And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dark Phoenix Gaming, and welcome back to Stellaris. Last time we left off, well, if I'm being totally honest, we weren't really doing anything that interesting to most people. I was doing some more exploring of the galaxy, and we were expanding our fleet a little bit. That's the long and short of it, anyways. But for now, I need to have a look at our upgrades, see if we can do anything there. I mean, there's always literally upgrading our entire fleet to have an extra level of shields. At least with you two. The destroyers need the same thing, but they get armor upgrades as well. And reactor boost as well, I think, because we don't have the right level of our main reactor to do anything else, and we need that power to be able to do this upgrade. Let's see, no, we can't upgrade our hyperdrive or anything else, but this will do. And we can have level 3. Actually, no. We're going to have to wait to upgrade our main guns on these, unfortunately. Let's see. Our picket stuff can't really do anything with. And we don't need an extra reactor on those because those are all using level 1 weaponry. And I just realized something. We never did a custom defense platform, which I probably should. I don't particularly care about the name, so we'll randomize it. We'll combine that into mediums and smalls. I don't like your auto-completion version, so... Oh. Energy pew-pews plus missiles, I think, is what we want. Reactor boost is all we can put over there. I'll save that, and the automatic version goes away. More than those, however. I'm going to do a frigate, because those didn't exist the last time I played vanilla Stellaris. I'm interested to check it out. They get energy weapons. We're sort of hybridizing energy and mass drivers, but I have higher level energy weapons, so more of those, I think. Steel armor. Minus 15. the time being, we'll have to 2 and 2 it between shields and armor, I think. Because we don't have enough power to be able to do so otherwise. That's what we got. Then I will add our ISIS class to the fleet. And we can now delete the auto-generated frigate. So we don't need that. Now into Fleet Manager. Let's see, I have those raiders still in my fleet. Oh, we won't be doing anything with that. Let's see, I have 5 and 5 as far as my destroyers are concerned. And let's see. Gonna bump up the number of frigates to 5 and ten of one kind of destroyer, 6 of another. Actually, no. 5 of that one. And some more of our frigates. And we're gonna upgrade our fleet. I'm not going to do anything beyond that for the moment, but I will upgrade it. So, Albion. Needs stuff from us. Apparently the research complexes have a little bit of exotic gas upkeep, so let's have a look. Have we got any exotic gas anywhere in my territory? We do, down in the sheet system. I can mine a little bit of exotic gas. There's a way to solve this. So you go do that. And Albion, we can upgrade one of our research outposts to a research complex.
System surveyed.
Let's see, and backscattering spectrometry sensors, or spectrometry sensors. I don't know why I was having such trouble with that word. Anyways, those things indicate the presence of valuable substances beneath Cetera 3's noxious clouds. Then have a look. It's a very short one anyways. Let's see. Rock potential is that place is exceptionally rich in minerals, apparently. Minerals that are of no use to us. However, our scientists believe that the elements in the crust of the planet can be transformed into more useful forms through positron bombardment. The ISS Grissom has requested that we set aside 100 energy credits for the purpose of the project. Very well then. Ready the positron charges, which will issue a special project. Go blow it up then. Then we'll survey a few more systems. Typically down in this direction because that's towards the Calcatorans. And if possible, I want to see how many systems we can claim. Before they start making similar claims. see. Go to that.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
We met hostiles over there. More of these robot automated drones filth.
Special project complete.
And our positron bombardment worked. That planet now has 6 minerals that we can exploit. And our scientist has become paranoid and is just worse at everything. You're lucky you didn't get Arrested Development
complete.
or anything like that, or I would have fired you. Also, our starbase over here in the Wolgan system has finished fortifying. We can eventually, once I have the alloys, get a level 2 to fortify it even further and hold that defense point. But for the time being, this will do. And our construction ship is moving down the lane to claim those resources we're gonna need.
Ships upgraded.
Very nice. Upgrades to our fleet. And they do not want to try and do anything else, annoyingly. Fortunately for me, I have other routes I can explore.
Construction complete. Evading hostiles.
Pause. We've encountered something. And this starbase has finished its fortification efforts. So we now have 4,500 defense power here. It will cost a lot of alloys for each one, but if I wanted to, I could supplement that by building some defense platforms as well. I'm not inclined to for the time being, but it's an option. And that was a pretty hostile looking space station. Lovely. We're up to 3.1k fleet power. How's everyone else looking? Still superior? They're overwhelming. That's not great. I'm going to drop an upgrade for less market fee. Though we probably won't need that for now. Yeah. We're taking the exotic gases resource hit right now. That'll reverse itself once I get my mining outpost built down here for those exotic gases. So I'm not particularly worried. And the Numismatic Order might want to trade with us. Let's see, what are they offering? Artifacts for alloys. No, I need my alloys. How are we supposed to expand, claim new territory, and build up our fleet if we're selling our alloys after all. That's silly. That is really silly. And we're finished building our stuff in this system, so now my construction ship can move on to acquire a few more systems for us. We're not finding much over here, to be perfectly honest.
System surveyed.
Okay, let's see. Atmospheric readings from Orpheus 3A, so its moon basically, do not match simulated projections. And the good thing for us, though, right now, is that the people bordering us might have a military advantage, but
Technology research.
they like us. They have a good opinion of us, so we don't have to worry about them invading for the time being. I'm still gonna fortify our border crossings because I am paranoid of that changing in the future, but it's not a worry for the immediate future, is what I'm saying. We finished our ability to clear mountains. Excellent. Let's see here. Ceramo metal infrastructure. More building slots and more colony development speed. That sounds like a good one.
Construction complete.
Now let's build a few more stations there. And then we'll claim that system, which has the Enclave in it. So they can only be accessed by us personally. And a pop on Earth has left to join the Numismatic Order. Treacherous assholes. How dare you betray your overlords like this? Swirling shadows. Immense, ragged planes of shadow drift across Orpheus 3A's face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Mark Kirby is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Alright. He has no clue, but we can build a research station there. And we're done surveying that system. We are continuing to expand our ability to check things out. That's good,
complete.
but we're at our resource cap in a couple of places. So we are really stockpiling resources in some ways. Let's see, reach. I would have liked to build more civilian industry there. Fortunately, we don't appear to be able to do that. However, we do need to be able to produce more alloys, so I'm going to throw down another industrial district. And we're making over 100 minerals every month, so it's not like we're short on those, right? Speaking of, it's time for us to establish our next colony. Aether 4A here is a continental world. Rama will do for a name for now. I'll probably rename it later, but this is where we will colonize next. And I didn't notice this before, but we also have exotic gases over here. So, I built those there, so we have those resources. I'm going to have us build those so that I can upgrade another of our outposts. Sorry, our science buildings. Create another of the labs. So I think
Technology researched.
we have also upgraded our ability to build destroyers faster and for cheaper, which is very nice. And quite a few things in here I would like to have. Cruisers is an obvious one. Being able to have faster and larger ships will let us keep expanding our fleet and ensure that we aren't threatened and can clear away some of this space wildlife. On the other hand, more minerals means we can use them to produce more of everything else, well, except for food. Which we need to do something about our food production soon. I think, actually, faster planetary build speed might also be beneficial, but it's one we can do basically any time because we've got 2,500 in it. I'm going to go for deep core mining, I think. 6 months until our next research is done. Albion has a job shortage again, but our research complexes will be done in not too long.
Construction complete.
Alright. Let's see. Build there and there. After that, I'll wait and see. We don't want to massively expand too much, or we'll just screw ourselves like that. But I will do this. Let's see. Alpha Centauri. We have the crew quarters down there. I'm gonna put a hydroponics bay in Alpha Centauri. We don't have anything else we can really use to enhance our shipyard, so just using the extra space to make more food, given how much of our food production has gone down thanks to our population recently, it seems like a good idea to me. And we could upgrade our station in the Sol system, but I don't see any particular benefit to us for doing
Technology
that right now.
researched.
And there's our research into more physics research. So, let me see. Transit hub. Actually increase resettlement chance with that, but it's the hyperdrive 2 to move our ships faster I'm interested in. That's what we're going for. Earth is having some issues again. Nation, so I might have to upgrade the research labs there for that. I don't actually know. Let's see. We need our fleet to be bigger to deal with this issue with our neighbors.
System surveyed.
So I'm spending a bunch of resources on that. A galactic community. As more and more spacefaring civilizations establish formal relations with one another, the galaxy is becoming a vibrant and lively place. To avoid tragic misunderstandings between nations, an increasing number of diplomats have called for the establishment of a new pan-galactic organization, community, if you will, where the empires of the galaxy can meet to discuss important matters. Should the unified Solar Republic pledge its support for the creation of the galactic community? Well, I'm going to say yes. Even though we are xenophobic isolationists and want to be left alone, there's inevitably going to be nations in the galaxy that are a lot more powerful than us. The logic being, if we're in this galactic community and we get attacked, we can lean on some of the other members to help defend us and use them as living shields, essentially. As well as us hopefully having to put less into defense spending and more into the expansion and prosperity of our empire and our people. I mean, I know it doesn't work that way in gameplay terms.
Construction complete.
Built our starbase there. Yeah, I know it doesn't work that way in terms of gameplay, but from a narrative perspective, it would make a lot of sense to me that the Solar Republic would feel that way, honestly. There's some more upgrades, and we're getting a decent amount of food now. But tragedy has struck. The governor of Earth has died. We need a new one. Let's see. Guy Bergeron. More food. You'll do, I guess. Let me know if you want him renamed to something. And if you have any ideas for better names, so to speak, for
Anomaly
colonies
discovered.
and leaders, please tell me. We have found a signal on the surface of Baxam 2, but that's a very difficult one. I'm going to leave it until we have a better scientist who can do that faster. Also, our colonist here, well, our colony ship, is en route to the new colony we're establishing. We took our time with that one, really.
Anomaly discovered.
Anyways, found another anomaly. Right here. Baxam 4. Canyons deep enough to be seen from orbit furrow the surface of Baxam 4A, yet the planet is dry as a dust bowl. What could have happened to the water that once so profoundly hovered Baxam 4A's stone? Oh, no, it was Baxam 4A, the moon, that we found that on. Okay. too far off here. Colony ship is on its way. Metamorphic dehydration. Do with that anomaly we just found. Following a thorough investigation of Baxam 4A, the ISS Azophi crew has confirmed that the planet used to be covered in flowing water several billion years ago. However, the geochemical composition of the planet's basalt crust proved highly hydrophilic, so much so that Baxam 4A's thirsty rocks eventually absorbed and bound all of the water on its surface. Now all that remains of these vast oceans are salty brine streaks lining Baxam 4A's numerous canyons. Our science officer adds that the mineral hydrates now dominating Baxam 4A's landscape could have many valuable industrial applications. Unfortunately, it does not become a terraforming candidate. We can't just terraform the place. We learned how to do that. Sadly, very sadly. But other than that, it is the birth of the Galactic community. This is a historic day. Several of the galaxy's prominent spacefaring empires, including the Unified Solar Republic, have announced the creation of the Galactic community. This supernatural organization will serve as a forum where matters involving the entire galaxy can be discussed and decided upon. As one of its founding members, we can take pride in this milestone of galactic history. Great day for the galaxy. More importantly, a great opportunity to use other empires as meat shields should the need arise. And a couple of empires we know about have joined up. Sadly, at least from my perspective, there's seemingly no special project or anything to do something along the lines of building a special starbase or something that's controlled by the galactic community as a whole or anything. That would be kind of cool if we could build
colonization
a base
initiated.
in a neutral system or something. And that's a lot of closed borders. Not that we care.
Construction complete.
Build another station there. Consumer goods. Need to be able to do some here. So, some more industrial sector should do it, since it apparently produces both alloys and consumer goods. So I'll use that as our thing. Let's see here. Let's see here. Diplomatic weight. We don't have a lot of it, so we'll have to actually work with other people if we want to get anything done in the galactic community ourselves. It's disgusting, I know, having to actually work with others to accomplish things. How can they ask this of us? I'm morally offended. spend most of our alloys on further expanding the fleet if we wanted to do something like that. Let's see. Equivalent. They're equivalent and they're superior. We're okay on the naval power for the time being, but I will have to get some more of it soon enough. Now, form the Galactic market. I mean, we're fine with trading with other empires, we just don't want to have to talk to them. Or let Xeno filth pollute our planets. So, we will support this galactic market resolution, I think. Guardian Angels Act. We could take that if we wanted to prioritize defense armies. Something. Defense and war. My enemy. Rules of war. It's for life. Yes, we can start pushing through some of these that will restrict the edicts and policies that you can have in place for fighting wars. That would benefit us quite a bit, I think. Someone else close their borders, and we don't care. And we will now finish up our mercantile tree. More trade value. Let me see. I don't think we have anything on there we really want to do, unfortunately, for that chain of those.
System surveyed.
honestly, this one right here to make things. To make it so that we can potentially have less military craziness going around the galaxy would benefit us. So I think we're going to support the Guardian Angels Act as well. Looks like there'll be a decent amount of support for the one that we're going for right now.
Technology researched.
We have first contact over here with the Kelbran continuance. Biological civilization detected. Initiate custodial protocol 46 subroutine alpha 8. Message follows. Greetings, organic sapients. You are approaching Kelbran Conduit's territory. These systems serve as a refuge for sapient organics against the error data block corrupted threat. For refugee status applications, please proceed to central processing. All sapient organic species are welcomed on basis of availability and needs. Notice: hostile actions against refugees or custodian systems will be met with maximum available force deployment. We will murder your faces. Good day. We have no desire for conflict. So yes. That's an AI right there that we've just met. Yeah, I finished something I was working on, didn't realize it. I'll get planetary build speed now, I think. It's a fast one. But yeah, it's an AI, if you hadn't figured that out, who... They're basically like a fallen empire version of one of the AI empire types you can play as in the game, the custodians or whatever you call them. Basically the ones that are, they keep organics locked away in decadent bliss forever and just collect them to take care of them, kind of thing. That empire that I never play as, so I can't remember what they're called. It's basically them, just as a fallen empire. And they don't actually go to war with anyone, and just are trying to keep them safe from some unknown threat. Which is fine, I guess. Just as long as they don't try to collect us, because we're not interested in being collected. And it looks like that little arm there is going to be fully ours.
Technology researched.
Let's see here. And yeah, I didn't really address this with the Galactic community, but us throwing our support behind these, we're not actually supporting
Anomaly discovered.
this in the sense of trying to pass it right immediately right now. What we're supporting is deciding what order they'll be voted on in. So it'll be Galactic Market, then Pan-Galactic Recycling, then Ready Shield, then Security Contractors, then Guardian Angels. And that's sort of how that happens. At least that's my understanding of it. that. Let me see. What next? I think level 2 missiles. We need to keep our fleets keeping up with things. And better missiles will do that. I'll get more food. We're sort of struggling for that a little bit right now. Okay. Solar system. I think I am actually going to reinforce our fleet. That will take basically all my alloys to get it up to that maximal level of strength. But I see quite a number of benefits from that. Having a bigger fleet will let us be left alone for longer without having to make it even bigger in future. Okay, hyperdrive level 2 is done. That's an upgrade we'll eventually be making. Let's see. Planetary power grid unlocks energy nexus. A lot of the stuff we're upgrading to does need those gases to be able to do anything with it, so that's a little problematic because we don't have a lot of them. So what I will research instead is just administrative AI for the flat 5% boost to our research speed. Because we don't need special resources for that.
Construction complete.
That's the Senate. The Galactic Senate is now in session. And everyone is supporting the galactic market. It takes a long time to vote on anything. Which is lovely. Apparently it doesn't matter if you're in space or on a planet. Pointlessly long, drawn-out bureaucracy to get anything done will not change. And at the same time, as that... Hold on a second. Finally, we got this. Genetic engineering research for gene tailoring. It's gonna take a while, but this will finally let me start moving down the ascension path I'm interested in. Well, one of the two. I was considering doing psionics instead, but since the genetic engineering one came up first for us in the research tree, then that's what we're gonna do instead. It will be genetically modifying humanity into the perfect species. Everyone will leave us alone in their envy. But the thing I was mentioning that happened is Grand Protector Li Wu, our leader who we started with in charge at the beginning of this campaign, has just died. So we must now elect a new Grand Protector. It's all our scientists that we can select. Unfortunately, the Governor of Earth is not up for election. And actually, I am just going to stay out of it this time, as it doesn't really matter given those choices. Mark Kirby has been elected. That was one of our previous scientists, if the name doesn't sound familiar. So before we unpause, we'll give this ship a new scientist, so they can keep doing their job.
Anomaly discovered.
We've got another anomaly that is too difficult to do right there. People keep joining the community. I do appreciate that. It means we know about them, among other things. And our physics researcher has died. We'll get a replacement? Yeah. Sort of an end of the era type thing. A lot of the people that are dying on us now are ones we started this campaign with, so it's sort of a new era and everything, which is kind of neat.
Anomaly discovered.
We've got a rectangular object deflecting our scanning beams like a mirror. Let's have a closer look. Okay.
Technology researched.
Another research is done into fusion missiles. And we can research star fortresses. The next level, which will enable us to fortify our borders even further and keep the filthy Xenos out of our backyard. Or off our lawn, at any rate. They're already in our backyard. We just have to keep them off our lawn. Okay, one of our scientists has developed expertise in something. It's not anything that really matters because I don't tend to research based on the traits or anything,
Planet
but
colonized.
it is nice to have. And with that, a colony of Rama has been established. If I ever want to, I'm going to put up with the whole tropical world thing and the fact that I would have less happiness and it costs more consumer goods and stuff. We could colonize another planet in that system, which would be pretty beneficial to us, having another colony. Let's see. The Racket Industrial Enterprise has a trade deal for us. What you got? 2,000 alloys for 3 pops. Even if I had 2,000 alloys, I would not be interested in that deal. So no. Let's see. We found some alien mural somewhere. I don't know
Situation
what
log
that's about.
updated.
But now, it's only 22:58, so normally I would like to keep going, but we're already well past the length of time I usually do these episodes for, so I really should stop it here. In any case, I hope you enjoyed. It's been Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you have been watching my pacifist run as the Unified Solar Republic. 58 years into the game, and not a single war. my long-term goal, if I can manage it, is I would like to get all the way to the conclusion of this Let's Play and have the only quote-unquote wars I fight be against the mid-game and end-game crises. I don't know how realistic that is, but I'm gonna try. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then.